tiwati.
That's right.
Shiase.
Sisu ehono o ye de o wetri wati. Na ye de.
Na wo shiase.
Yasem no no. Nka bibia bio. Honhom adwuma mu adwuma ne aya no pai. Ebe pie wo honam anim na Ghana fo nyina bedi adanse se nyame kesie bi wo ho a wo bo soro e bo asase. O jane de faturo ho. Obi entimi ndum jawe. Jawe obi entimi ndum no. Ma mo share Facebook Live Power 979, mo share Tvxyz. But the wuro tonton sansan na de tonton sansan ye ba nana ima chase ye muru tonton sansan.
Ba ye brum ese wo hoye.
Yakopon
ti ye tia.
Woni ye han ni ye de yi.
Ye nkwaje.
No fire.
Eja na gusu daru wo yimu sa.
That's right.
Gusu daru wo yimu. Ye chiatia tiefo nya ye gidi say mo ne ye nyina ebe ya adwene ese nyame ne he. Nyame ne hene. Bibia wo say ahemfo ba omko amai penefo de obakata.
Na ensuo kura wo di sija so aya da ye de ewura. Aya na ntutuo de kwa he. Ntutuo na kwa.
Ekọ. Ena ensuo na sa so hu. Ena ehuru a
ejo.
Ensuo se wo di sija so na ehuru sadien ejo.
Yo.
Ejo.
Wo na ekura tu. Wo se wo de wo mia. Wo di nsuo nyunu na be mia. Yate. Mekuro din tu.
Yate. Why? Wo prio, wo pere. Na daily graphic do bakata tenda kwesi every day. Ene na bodini. Bra kwamem. Asam aba ye ken so ahu. Wo ye nsam treni a wo nyonko da. Ene wo da. Wo nyonko da no da. Eti na ye ken. Na wo de emfa me ho emfa.
Na mo kra de mo pesa do ye de yo mo ye emfa nye o obi kasa wo ka no pay no ye emfa nye o mo wa wu adwen kire fa bra o mo chi o ma adwen kire o se de o ka ne yense hunu ben so won kan
ani show
yo
hina bo ejabe hina to na yegusi ye program obi Mugabe is next and I'm say wo it's okay. Because it's okay. The Ubon Gratane can you boss in trouble. Bakwame Maxam Company. Ya apiate ehun sami. Omo ehun ebomu. Committee ya yeti say womo enye hwehwemu fa ensami mo omo do mama ne bo akotu edwa so afo hwensa sebo ade ne petwe ho hia ho nsam so Samuel Abugina po na woje ye no na afe wone nsemtwefo etwetwe nkomo na woka say Maxam Company na say bibi wo ha wo ma anya ntimfom so no ye de bebo mo na sesi ade $6 million and ya kyekira aso a wo mo say wo mo entua na amununu ne de $1 million and wo mo de aba enti wo hwe ne mu say bosome dunwotwe 18 months entamo no wo mo ede ne aka
na wodi say company na your friend Maxam no ne eye ministry na etwe ho say enya no kura da say na mo so e na sa de yi si ye manfo a o mo hwere o mo nkwa no wodi say oni ministry na etwe ho say o mo nje o mo mfunso ntu da what does that mean aka o man bia aka be ma company na koso aye adwuma okrom ha say ye de sika we ato ho tue sika we wutue sika we afi de kware na bia obetima aye adwuma e de na kire say kire bi nya wo ye won sa anya bio wa bra wo tue sika no ye bisa
ye de ye man fo nkwa eto atopra
6 million Ghana ni nkwa no e ye $6 million hey
you he na be call mo nso a omo ho kan the affected ones no
ye bisa
Katafeto so aduonu nkrom ewo daily graphic do bokata mo wose bra kwame awon wasem esi ewo boss say womo Chief Executive Officer ya woda adwuma no ano Edwin the
provincial Edwin provincial provincial
was failure now. I said spell well. And now a daily graphic say penny edru na dwuma mu. Boss wo matena ye kese. Wodru ho no. Ye be hwa ye de ehrin ya ye de gu enaso ref. Na ye de akogu na boboa no. And ye say rest in peace.
Oh, adai. I know musi. Obi a wonam atiasefo wiase katia atiasefo ho ya sha tia yesie no.
Almost rest in peace Mr. Edwin.
Fi say.
And I be so say rest well. Nti no yi just a rest now wo mo de call ye no inscription yeah wo so. The year.
Da was we kwa so. Dem fadi.
Ene afofo bebre. Na amanfo ho adwi wo mo. Was saa kwan na so na panin ne nsem twofo etwetwe nkomo o ka se o enya wananse ntam se de fuel ba ne fanwu a ya na nipa bi frafra mu na de no na so ye no omani abre wo ho eti wo susu se eno ena nipa bi a wo mani nye ho no enam so ama wo matu saa na mo na wo nwuye no wote ase so yeah man rest in peace na say we dey obituary ato ne ntam pam and or the living dead ana
that's a living legend zoo sunkwa
daily graphic dobokata the inquisitor redefining objectivity and na budini and one also ba man say evil at bust na say bust ho ensem no ebi eno na afa ginapo $6 million we are GDF Maxam company so what the mama and Boba the chronicle the Bokata that you independent and Nabudini was a Casapeco company limited and say be air cost so ever home ya just a tax evasion and say ye bet ya to na the and ye Janet to ye Janet to
meanwhile ye here toward ya I know my
a twin soon as ye did lay the 2 for 2 more now obi so 50 for 2 on the 2 dia codi to
so ye kai say mampanika I was in pieces or ba wo bechi twatwo nim
Kesiano etfo any ashafo it is a see the amania yebo and it's a casa preco company limited wudru ho de na say tax evasion ayepin so ebo hom and afa the daily dispatch Bokata factory reliably factual and na bodino no so amania ya wobo and say hey enim the fortune say hey it's a MPP for no one more ama yokomo 2024 more press or mobetu franka ama yokono say enya ba omi ade NNS o mo aka no o mo nya marketable o mo be bre pansa na o mato na ba omi an kra order say 5 pesos we coins mu wo bi a wo se wo ye economic messiah wo ba ye o se digitalization papa wa bon papa 80 daily dispatch Bokata and no maxam ho some order by so and the Ghanaian Times so ebon sam kroya ho amane ba kwa me ye de besini aye die me pacho me chia me mama anti bi tetegu gargantuan woman mama one the great we too much and a chairman Stephen for surgery good morning
menim say won so chia hello kwaku hello people so hima ya dia gudi abun samo brabo sisi e wo Dwabo Ase dwumadi so wo power 97.9 wo say hwe live on Tvxyz ba be cancer mama CD no ekọ jaso amanfo dimirika because omunim say CD capsules ye immune booster babo ama hoɔden amba and a CD ointment so ye honam ye wadro honam tutu ba bi tutu bia say ukotodwe wusisi wachi hello kwaku tiase say eye CD ointment no ditwitwi a oya no beko uko kaichi drug lane obenyam ya to Adenta pharmacy Temade Little George Ashama a House of Drugs Medina a Randy pharmacy Kofodia a Gapsin pharmacy at 0209682836 and at 0505-767-425. Mama CD no. Ebra so agudi amunsam na eba na hello Kweku.
Hello Kwame.
Otadi de. Hello Roger Emmanuel.
Hello Kwame.
Shall we dey eternal. Agudi amunsam.
Obo treble.
Odi ase. Yeah, Mumusu busy no.
Another person, Manasso say, Yen Fago, some from Bro Tvxyz, Power 97.9 FM, some no Dawson, on the Senate Smart, the Blasters of Ghana and its Paigos, born at the venue, side game of the Betty Abaso Ghana, and I feel Nigeria, who some Abetuja Nigeria for. Appointee coach Obejina taking charge of Sakema and also Ebasere Honsem Ebeban Match so Yebesansu Awrum or Ghanaian place Bimonya Kwenye Gani clubs out of Santiago play be adwane club na fi other players a wɔn so contract wɔn extending nyina de ho nsɛm ɛde ɛbrɛ etiefo na fi ewuramu nso ɛwɔ amanɔni nso a onim sɛ nnura Manchester United ɛbɔ draw na FIFA World Club Championship no ɛno sɛ kɔsɛ nnura elali edincho ene games a eba so de ho nsɛm ɛba na fi abranteɛ for Hakim Ziyech ɛsi Morocco national team no ɔmmɔ bi mu ɔmo mutaechi mana no pɛyɛ de nsɛm no ɛba na proper the British ma Botela ɛyɛ producers meeting ɛdi Roger Yimano sansana mini
hello kweku anopei yenremwe na yenhyase yemfamo de ne yenhyase ɛrefi World Cup qualifier wonim say double header yebɛbɔ na fei de twatro yehu ɔman a wɔkwakɔgyina bi mam uyanemu World Cup beto dwa Qatar 2022 neno and a Confederation of African Football sabre womo yentote se de be a oman a ye frɛ no Ghana and a Nigeria game no bibia nso betimi atoto neno and omodi amane ebo no enso ade ababe kansa se de tienie match bosomi nida toso aduonu enan and a first leg no to dwa na Ghana and eba so de di kan Cape Coast group amaso and first leg no ebe to dwa on the 24th of March and on Nchishia Mpedifo IFC Confederation of African Football eri abre no mo sa dia to dwa se eremu no second leg no and eba so Nigeria memudia na Moshood Abiola National Stadium and a big game no and so ebe to dwa Abuja ememu and at Mpedifo yan se on the 27th of March no sa game no and so into dwa Ghana and in Nigeria double header for World Cup qualifier no on the 24th of March Cape Coast Sports Stadium and our face on the 27th of March your second leg and also to dwa Moshood Abiola Agrupa Masu Abuja
yentoso award Super Eagles of Nigeria kache omo Football Federation odi atudwa se omo national team no sa game omo ebobo no say omo apa interim coach no ana be in charge se be sa game no eba so no what taking charge na no ana pen for that so wuram our Nigeria omo technical director sa pen nuclear essence technical advisor erima national team na face say omo afa na se interim coach obo se be bibia be kon kan nyina say coach afa no gesere go ovo ana pen for afa na se sa match no won tra bench na from se be bibia so ebetimi akwenu chi na pen for edi atudwa se wuram openia waros ebe an assistant Yimano Yamunike waros ebe an assistant 1 na fe ono etimi abona fe assistant 2 no so no ebe papa fa na Salifu Yusuf waros ebe assistant 2 na sa paniwe na awuram awa Nigeria wano mo chan team no wano enium head coach ndi wanos ebe kan ebo se bibian so ebe timi akona fe assistant 3 ebe yo pani fa na Joseph Yobo wano ebe assistant 3 na fe wabo na bibian ko na fe goalkeeper truna eyo pani ye fa na se agu wano ene betimi abono as a goalkeeper na serbe ya Ghana and afi the Super Eagles of Nigeria womo game ebas no womo ebetimi afan kunumdi
nini na mu ono se betimi akodende na fe World Cup betimi qualify dia Ghana onim se yemrantie sia kan womo no no yebehia wonum so obi aba fit na wonum etimi aba na obeka be African Cup of Nations no abrantie ba ko edin eka squad no Kudus Mohammed obeka abrantie ni South Africa Asia mo my Ghana mu no ena upraye and then Perifortian what to Ray Ayas Amsterdam one man under 20 world friend young Ayas one more any young PSV Eddie Bueni Emunyan could be by 2-1 Abrantian Yakwenya Jine Musia Kain Ebo Ayas Tenei Kudus Mohammed no one tonum Ghana for him Busumi Besimo Betimi Aba no Bejema be Kwako Dindino Eddie Amomino
Ghanaian players amusa kan awon na woni say players no do na omuchi fi Ghana mom amusa kan erima countries awro na ne abetuja and say Bristol City championship side womo awo Ghana ne abrante bia ne modbo ekon kan ye pa na abrante we na say ofie with ofi Ghana ne mom eyade a UK man mo ane ye wo na say wosia kan erima Bristol City abrante a yefun Antonio Semenyo wono any player and they abetuja say efin penifo asase any player ne edin komo say debi obetimi association national na fe aba si akan dia makere na kobotwetwe no edu ekire papa nkrata semne kra no empenefo asase a wo mo eye wie bibia sa brate be gipane no abegirem esi akan dia makere na mo hye no so say wa boss system matches so far no 10 goals era wetimi ahye a empenefo consider say yes play off e bas against Nigeria ko bibia wie player abrate be timi abepie mo no abesi akan dia ma oh my Ghana
ma hwe de kakra we center back bia no hu pa oba obeboa na bibia nso etimi akoye dia ma na yenko enim niere mu club football Accra to folk akati eniere one boteman Togbe after the 14th asogli wamo ema hene no na enei onim sa na montuo one doctor professor kwamite ekoko piemu ewo oman ye friend Cameroon Abra Caf
for petty 4 years ombe nhyiemu na face no CAF Super League no ometimi adwendwene ho kwa befa so aboa na afa bi mayen clubs and afa national teams a wono siketimi abaye bottom na de
1,000 regions. Each would have 8 participants, okay? And the good news is that it's so structured that by promotion from the new Confederations Cup, every club is capable eventually of participating. I mean, it's not restricted in any way to just a few clubs. But of course, there are strict conditions that have to be met. Among them, activity in terms of the various things the club is involved in youth football, women football, etc.
All right, you know, Trogbe affair the 14th out of folk. One board chairman and a dear money boy. And if you come out of memu, a dear brain.
Young room our Techima 11 wonders, Bobo Konakache, one of us in Yamia Doma weekend way, Omo Eli Diana Stars, and Eddie Widows, our Domanona, say reporter, Abetujan say, head coach, Yapanefana, Yawa Champon, say Peneno, the Abetuja say, on to mean to us, and Tima Fana 11 wonders, and Yejuma, as I say, Okubro, our team of head coach, no, Neman Sharan Quest, so here league log now, Omo at the last but one, Omokuta 16 points pay at Soviet and Nemesis Kona, Nemesis Koye, the woman here said, Jumedi as head coach, Harima Tima. Say 11 wonders no what the 2 on Mercedes ya mu ebetimi pe coach or no sebetimi abopona fi nema kwen no and I say report eba and sempre for acha say hwe no se obetimi pe coach obetimi abo 11 wonders channel so say coach ya we champion di dina dwumadie arima team beat say Ashanti Gold Sansana Lemina Sharks and dey wakopiem our team a ya fa say 11 wonders a nema enshara enkoyi
oba Ghana Premier League mu amrantie bi ya de a omode mo so ene ne na montuo wo ma hye nya clubs wo Europa enya efedi go to armod woni tirem el krobia Kumasi Asante Kodakwa de eba so mo abrantie fe no Joseph Amwakwanei abrantie ne to armod na fei wakwakosia kan on loan eriama Housemong IF Boboku Iwo Air Sweden memo eno ni amane bossam if you Asante Kodakwa eba ye bomu de amana West Africa Football Academy one ma kwada we so friend Lawrence Ajekum in Fifi Odanda no pa 18 years of age wako Austria memo one top club war Red Bull Salzburg on abrantie ni kwakosia kan mfie 9 contract and abrantie edi trade ye secret so asense kwabo amafe niama enso atimi akoye edi ama Red Bull Salzburg.
Ghana ye blaster defender ye fano Joseph Edo sena kan erema Tvxyz na busumi atwam no ana ampenefo bond din se wono ni player na model batimi akonkan e wo busumi no manam so manra ampenefo ne na tena se mo di nkrata esi mo di pen esi so ema me no kase de abrante na ISTN the contract 2026 ana abrante fano Joseph Edo the contract ebetimi apana wie e wo team fano Tvxyz wo mo Spanish La Liga side
Yenre kutukubomu eno jile male meantime ye gugo kwa kente shi obana oba na oda osa oteshi nso na eso ansore ne yabo no femfram eno boxing na onim se Bastel Same oba Ghana ha ebe heavyweight wo no ne isade krata no ene emu title na ekura no de to just emranties eko boxing okromu ano eyampa na yatwo no yerede sa edikopiemu ewo aman awdo so ekoko edi 1,500 edi 5,000 edi guom botom ze enei wo mbeko na face sika krambo mutum na fei boxers wo mu kwakoko no wo mu title aspirations and face no wo hope entimi peja na ewiase ne hu se o boxing no wo mu ekoko wo nimpa na brante di tudwa no na wone Ghanaian Times for edi common wo di tudwa tese eyam papa Ghana boxers in bebere sanse sikeni kromo antino what $5,000 no dimika empore ti ba fama kodu $1,500 no akwa koje ni abode from first or second round ni amano poki crowd na tese no da fam and the sansem na boxers ni bi na di o mamu anu wo meja nka bebo na fe ene man so timi akwa ni na akwa besi Ghana Boxing Authority wonu pro no wo mo tweda fam yen hye abebo amayen boxers no wo mo so timi akwa manimu
na yebewremu awa Europe na yewremu wa bibremu kakra na wi sema kwase onem se Senegal for ekwaji AFCON 2021 trophy no mkopiemu awa Dakar no asema kwase na nyasem kitwa ni gene de na ewosoro yepa enam se mo mapani etunisa erifrem na okyeremu a entai team ni nyina no na se opesika eno eye 50 million CFA France eni sika wodi emam na odi ba dollars a eye $89,100 eno ye sika wodi ama entai team ni nyina so mo enyina fiam kodi eno chi ɛna ɔde ato say each player bia no ɛnyɛ asase a ɛno ɛyɛ 494 acres ɛno ɛwɔ Dakar na afei bi mu so ɛnyɛ asase ano so ɛyɛ 124 acres of land ɛna sɛ ɔde appeal scan so a sɛ mpo na ɔmatumi abɔ no afi nkunimdie nso akɔ for the first time na African trophy wɔnom so atumi agye na owuram ɛwɔ Morocco nso a ɔnim sɛ before Afcon ɛbɛkɔ so no coach a yɛfɛ no Vahid Halihovic panyin no ɔde bɛtu dwa sɛ aberante yɛfɛ no Hakim Ziyech osina kan Rima Chelsea no squad no amfa na nka wɔnam so mɛnora aberante official ɔbɔnten ne nsɛm ato dwa sɛ ɔyɛ sorry ɛde ma Morocco supporters no sɛ deɛ ɔka kyerɛ m sɛ national team no tintun tan nya deɛ ɔbɛsi akan ɛde ama mu bi yɛhwɛ sɛ na video no ɛti.
They are I understand them, but I will not return to the national team.
Final decision?
Yeah, it's my final decision, and it's all clear for me how things going over there, and then it's all clear for me, and I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and that's right now my club and everything.
Did you feel bad after the decision of the?
Of course, who doesn't? But on the end of the day, it's a decision he makes, and you have to respect it. But on the end, if all the lying comes with it, it's for me clear. And then, like I said before, I will not return to the national team.
It's a bad news for Moroccan people.
I understand, and I feel sorry for them.
Hakim Ziyech esina kan Rima Chelsea Morocco ni and ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔretire from national team a nyade ɔbɛkɔ sɛ si akan ma Morocco man bi
yo yate Chelsea di head fa yanko anime na ɛna Tvxyz wɔsi akan West Ham United ɔbɛka no a video bi ɛbɛbɛtɔ asa branch ɔne ne gyamoa na kyɛ sɛ gyamoa no exercise no de ne yo sɛ boa no wɔbo gyamoa no ɔto no kɔso no wɔbutu no ɛna nei amanfoɔ kaseti a abranch na babontia bɛpa kyɔ wɔse wɔsrɛ wɔpɔ bibia kyɔ wo abrokyerɛ die wɔn mfa saa nneɛma ni niagro sabo bi ne pete na butu no no da bi wo mfa niagro kra na ɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛtwe na so ne ade bɛm sɛ wɔbɛpa kyɔ bia ne yɛ de akyɛ no ba de tie ne sɛ abranche ne sɛ on ne buhye ni na mo ande ɔmo dɔm ɔmo yɛ mienu ɔmo ho yɛ butu ni na kyerɛ ɔmo ho yɛ ɔmo de ɔmo saka ɔmo ni na ɔmo ho yɛ enti ɛbrɛ kɔ animu no ɔmo srɛ sɛ obian fo mbɔ ne nkyɛ ɔmo nyɛ mo ane sɛ bio
Yanko Barcelona for akache reports eba no se enchekra no womo ane Spotify ebe ko partnership na no sika epiem no ebe ye close to 93 million euros ene sika fibia no ebe timi epiem na se dwumakuwe ebe ye nhihye na afi Barcelona mo ma team na afi member team no womo ana ebe hye mo ntare se be ya ebetimi aboa Barca na finiema nso akoye kama owremu ewo ye FIFA World Club Championship anos ekoso a ede enra game bako etimi ekoso ema se ohwe game ekoso elali edincho ema primary selection eka mienu a onom entimi ati abronte for Rafael Fega and afi dudu omo na she 2 goals no edema Brazilian side no na ohwemu dia ene game bako ebetimi abaso ele bobo kafene se elali bobo konom etnefi na omo ni Chelsea edi apebso na fi Man City so ehwenem se omo Urem or England, almost any Brentford City, Ebona for Tottenham Hotspur, as any Southampton, and so at the best of AC Milan, as any Lazio, and so at the Eberudas, and near games Bia, and then Ebasu.
Now, and no match is a told you, Newcastle United, Etra Everton by 3 goals to 1,000 and West Ham United, Etra Watford by a long goal. Now, Burnley, Manchester United, Everton, was I in Shenman. Wamu ejom hun jina honenra Copa Italiano enzo weni etremua na tesemati bi etodwa Inter Milan etwa AS Roma ekabinu a warum entimi ansimu arabraka eno ne matchisa enrei ebaso
Emeriko enti yebehwe na fe ya soro na Kwame Nkan abeja fatwa so ewo Power 97.9 FM na Tvxyz na finyame ya duma 12:30 ye ni obetina se na fe agudum nsem ye de bro ewo Power 97.9 FM so midin edi roja imano from the sports monarch mene
hello kwaku
mante me dam ase sem de agudie mu nsem abede and pay wo Dwabo Ase dwumadie so wo Power 97.9 because Facebook live abusha for mo kire mo do pa ye ni so Renda Akwele was a good morning. Hard working staff of Power FM. Jonathan Koli was to Italy. Now was sending a love all the way from Italy at the time Power 97.9 at Tvxyz. And you for Gloria Jifa Ashinyo was I stand with Ohinibabu Amabenye and was showing Jako Joshua a year Abanchua. One also say good morning and we'll go home. Piaga. was a year, Mudia Dede, Mudop, Muya Dede Pao, Mame Sarah, say good morning, Kwame. Allah Almighty protect Power FM presenters, Yagusha Yabon Paye, Amamunina Robert Atyobe was a great show already. Now, Male, one also share was a good morning, Kwame. Michael Osese, I stand with Rohini Babu Amabenye. God bless you all, and we are with you. Edmond, a year Gazy, was here, I stand with Rohini Babu Amabenye. God protect him. Abochi Philip Friketa was a good morning to the listeners of Power 97.9. And the master of Medema Nanado Danko Kufado. And they said, Wabra, ye boy, ho, na yakwa yentria demono, ye catch and say 11 yentria the net, yentria the china, Sansuna Mampenny 1 year, yo, if he's the ministers no good animasi. Woman him said, yes, Kasakura. And Ramitie, a year minister for roads and highways, Nami Busa say, hey. Nada eba ne sen workers say eba ne sen watcher say baby na ye gigi to na ye gigi sika e de magana no say ye ba be ye no dwonso bia and here question what aba Felix Maunyaga was a match munja no monko so Kwesi Moses say good morning Edmond J say good morning Christian Dogbe say good morning me say mo mama messages ni no so na mo to aso na wa asem bia ka me ene hashtag ni ye I stand with Rohini Babu Amabenye na the more fire atwa so be person me hunu se esesa so sa mo mane shita be for tintamfidie no so na obi ehunu de eko ye dane ho aba ye ba be so ye tonton sansan mo brum ena no pa ba bia ye ni gina e ye nsantwefo fa hodie ye ba
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always brave, fresh, natural eggs, mineral, water.
Still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
If I cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehin fa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, mi ye bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamwa kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ya wonhyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ gadifo abosia, epuokuo abosia, susu account, enidaso wɔ hɔ savings account, mebada chain savings account, ene de keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Na won so wetumi aka sɛ
Suhum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank enti mepa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our health.
ya baba din koma bebre yerim babi awo na nwumre yerim babi awote yerim ka wotim yerim fia wo nemum yerim sabato gro adwuma de brano wutie Samrani adagye na wotie adwuma de bia na nwumre what a sign adwuma de in the battleground was it truth without fear you transmit like on Facebook na you no kura say aye adwuma de bi ne yasese ne din keke come on, help me. A blood dry and an action come on. If Jammy Dia Gumno no so for the Akano. Yes, I see the free planting for food and jobs. Yeah, buy it. And one initiative. Hey! Obiama Facebook Live. Power 979. Obiama Facebook Live. Wabra wutie a year Power 97.9. Now share with Tvxyz. Asama ye beti makani. Hey, free say. What come wa? Adie bi etawo. Adie bi etata obiano. Wo ba free kwam. Eti hey to be nani abrese wode na ho den ani tumi bi a yapodwa che ne nsem se wode betata nsentwefo ba bia wo bia hey free say nanu bi mu kam yete say and the mumu apenso ebra na kofo wo ho na kofo ye Ghana mampanyi and the mama penso and the mu said by ya and grand betimanya license a be radio station and etibe be numa no mabaye de ubonyuma na ensentrefo anya adwuma said the by ya Ghana for ebenya kwanya chiro madwen muka asasem we kire ye moton kire ye enti hey moton sasem we kire Ghana for e ma Ghana for benya ntiase se e bansentrefo fa hudia Mudi kind, especially wakwaya mrenimuni na jataba wabodni bi say we a human rights lawyer. E bad nipa fa hudie nipa kwanya awo aye mrapon ne se ekire no e yade awugidie dia aka wapanso die as say yade tumi asonsem no keni wo kwan say yetete nsem bia ekire say yade yensa yade nuoma bi etutu akwamu yede akwansidia bi etutu akwamu esinsantrefo kwan amoma ye omeduma nyame na mekaye manase azure miami nia na mene ne wo Joy FM investigative journalist kwatina simpie so twa wa ba fo tinta video so wase wode wo etutu John Mahama wotimu se under John Mahama de na wo enjoy the fan who sense training was what the Nanado Danko Kufuado administration to John Mahama administration and John Mahama, according to Manasseh Azure, now will enjoy media freedom under His Excellency Nanado Danko Kufuado. Wabraya Mampany and some Riasia for Nate Afa Ghanans and Trefua Jumano, and he said, you know, Messitiano, and he said, investigative journalists. Our yeah, Jumama. Anas aremi ya anas ameswale wahwene nkwa ekwan ya biso and besi na dwene ho ya ntiase ba amakwa yenya pani bia wankasa wo ya wo doba manu kwatena kasamfonyi so ene kasafidie so eka nsem bi de ne mfonyi obi a woye nsentwene a wode ne ho hinta ansan we wurawura ekoyi nsem apie no sa ne akro no amanfo ntan hunu nanim eye omo ntan fo omo mfonyi ntudwa na sa brante pani kwatena kasamfonyi so ede ne mfonyi kireye ema mansan nyina hunu no antabia na brante hwere ne nkwa adie ne baaye adie na afiri sasam no ho aba anyambia wo ma mu kasatia ajagefo no ewo kurom ha nanu obi ye bio adie ne yede ye no mi bisa nanu obi tira kasafidie soekasatia ajagefo adie pa ne yede ye sa ne yakoro no ene ye babo voices video akere mo mi ensa asem free His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nye wo kafa ensentwefo fa hodie ho wa mo hwe Facebook live me pesa de ni su mo ma mansan hunu se media freedom no ye girama no mo ma mansan hunu se ye kire ye do e de ma ye nua ohene babo amabanie e na no pa update ye nya ne se ne ho odin papa ne ho odin. In fact na woda kama wa sori no pay abonempaye. He is hale and hearty. A banner pomode won sama o hini ba giram kama. Bayanko Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Nya wo kafa ensentwefo fa hodie ho. Tie wei.
I have said so and I will say it again that I would much rather we had a reckless press than a supine one. And I dare say that the atmosphere in our country is one of spirited conversation and debate among politicians, the business community, civil society organizations, and ordinary citizens. Through print, radio, television, or in particular, social media, whether they are home or abroad. Indeed, I dare say the means to get your voice heard has never been so democratized as now, and long may it last. Having said that, I must also acknowledge that, as our elders say, it is the person wearing the shoes that is able to say exactly where it pinches. Therefore, I should listen when it is suggested that journalists are under attack under my government. It remains a matter of great regret to me that the murder of Ahmed Swale has still not been resolved. But believe me, this is not for want of commitment on the part of the police. And I couldn't have made it any clearer that government has no interest in covering up whatever might be or whoever might be involved. There is no indication that his death was at the instance of the government. In the end, his murderer will be caught, tried, and punished. Believe it is.
His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na se wakafa Ahmed hunu se eye ne ya se na penso na sade yi si ye eye ne ya ena bibia ni wa kire se na ban no kata bi eye ensam no so bibia ni won so kire se enam na ban so na sade yi si ye ban fonyi we ye asem we nso e hwade we ede ensam no manka fa papa ne de ni chem no obi antie fa chem ameswale no nie ya obi a wo ye adwuma wode ne ho hinta ba wode tie we
ti madu na ya wo shia ba bi mo papa na so oba your promises abia me say me no ne baba bia me tua because you bad sa Ahmed no mo show mo pictures no ne ye somebody picture nkyere mo nyina mo so wote madu yes ayinini boy no Ahmed no woni we a friend Ahmed the picture back wo mfa nto so na nyekes god good the picture back what Madina ya what bad premises of no ne besi me pesa anas kire so as you can see rolling on the screen this is a boy we a bad boy
kaso we so ye da fa ho Edian ye busa questions no obia make categorical statement obia si gina ye bia we are law abiding citizens questions the yebisa yedwuma ye sense ntwefo yebusa se saase we akosi sa fi se asem we ba ye enkomotwetwe bebre na ba ye amafo me mansam bebre so akosi sai yeguso ayenso afifi mu eno aye kokot yehu eye honorable Kennedy Japan no gina nim ho no odi nkomo yehu no odi nkomo be sanso hu eye anas arumi anas ni lawyers ni bi me man bye bye once ye me bye bye yehu no. But yenka nsem bia ya na manfo taika empempi ewo kasafidie so ni kasamfonyi so a enimdefo susu se ede ehu ena fe so enam sa kasa nti etumi de basabasa yo eba oman yi mu sansam yi na ya na oman yi mpanifo omohwe bambo so oman yi mpanifo omohwe matemtene ekoso sansam yi na ya omudi akire ebu atan efa ho ensem no wo bebre susu yemu no nanu so obi kabi oni akro na sem ni hwade we
ka na sese die we mele be ha me pa eni adwuma eni ho ma ye mabru kosa no ekoso sa me nka se me baba ye Jeremiah abaka se bibita ma bibi fun betumi asi wa gabi me mpesa na esa nenso so no se wa hwe wi ase abako ho asema woni se men bi wo ho ekuro bi wo ho a adwuma nim ema ye mabru a kaniki sembeto so man da mabi ye friend Arab Spring ye nyina ate ho asem Arab Spring started with Tunisia young boy I think 23-year-old boy awako school enya degree I say onye adwuma. You know, one day in protest on Washington. Can you imagine the level of desperation involved in Nipa? So I bet say I say we are seeing na ya basa unhu ni das wo bia unhu bibia be ama etino o show ho ade akasem ache amanfo no ba ye no e ti say eja wo Tunisia because na krofo bebre te so no if you want a war, Musa time into you, who say, and so that comfort is on the door, so Papa, I wouldn't answer his say, hey, when all kind of some mind, and so near to see a few shame, and no, and if you say, yeah, and ma North Africa, this Arab Spring no by, and you know, I quite bit me a faso. I'm a Juma Apagana, and no one a summer, say. Me fund a dame kuma so sing bibia e never be brave say e bo ho ban wo Ghana ya resabia ho asem ya disua ho asem
fair comment and no man was here bo ho ban ya resa ho nsem ya kwan school dan mofra omotiti nuase meburo munya adwuma nya ne ho konoba fantastic issue I will raise here. Opani, but wa bra na wo de eye Tunisia semi eye mfato opani na wo pa kire sei e bra na wo kase e na brantie wo hwe na bra bo se de na no mamu se ya den wo ne mamu na ni da so nyina sa wo pa eja to no ho a wo hye no ho dwuru ban ya na ani da so nyina sa nam so amafo so ye mo ho mene so opani na sa bra no wo pa kire sei na wo pa kire sei opanye na sabre no na die pana na wo pache. And there have been similar comments oh. Hey, there have been similar comments. Ye kasi ye boba adaje be faye. Similar comments. Man for cansem no more so kasentwe kwa so na ye de empanifo bia wo mu ye titirufo animu twitwi fam. Eso mu timi ko free. Caleb Kuda and Sanjani Caleb Kuda. Ni eto no. Yewuram atwe amanfo aso akosi sai Sam George ya born asum ayekasa this is the beginning of 2020 abante na ya born asuma and short commission tinase ejiji amanfo anu disem adansidi ahodo na wotwere nsem gu nkrata so e de koma mampanyin no ensem ne afutuo na ewom no e de ne ya afa ho Ghana ne ye nyina ye Ghana o na dani da nyina me betra kasafidie so me catch say to me no every Ghana for ho ene podwe kakra bi e de se mu amanyofo mu nsam it is a ba kuntabua e wo se mu bua kunta kire ye sa manfo to mo mamu na enia anase afidi a egina ho se eye omo ne no se omo nya akwanya entimi nche madwen wa bere omo nhwe omo chia eye na die pa na kire oh my God, performance our media freedom index no so atiaba from e die na ama no ho kwanya ama saa de na ba Ghana for person mu hu e die e na ama no ho kwanya ama saa de we nyina ba e wo my Ghana benanu ansam no ye bebo mu kakra kyeremo ye be mu atie de lawyer Victor Kojoga Adawudu wakafa eye atemu na ba no but answer na no me pese wutie a senior journalist, veteran journalist, Erica Hianyo, yentie ensembia wakatre a PSA okra wabra no ni din komo. Veteran journalist, and Sentrejume wayacha pa. Wakasembi fa and Sentre for fa who dear home in the wake of a no meya mabobos way. Would you tear your kai?
I mean, it sends a wrong signal to those observing the media and how we operate in a country because they are absent and they are also on my way. Now, when we talk about media freedoms and what appears to be a subtle attempt by government consistently to suppress those who criticize it. Now, Sanoma way, Emma, it me echo, this is Sana, Etia, and echo. Nipa we na some courts na do baby no mo say in some of the kind no omon kono mon translate your call Bureau of Languages almost every 1 minute bia okasa ya chin with videos so you be translate no 100 cities at the would bugu na he say bia 1 hour and 2 hours and 3 hours. In fact, in this case we had almost 3 hours of tape. Lucky or yeah in the sana and yomo and the 100 cities times 1 minute. That itself was so much that he had to bear and then produce as evidence before the court to inform the ruling. Besides that, you didn't go through 2 weeks. Ghana had and reaching yet is a police for a journalist be a water cranny. Then we say some of them are facing different forms of prosecution. And Jim Bapa, Edanipa Bibriano. Ahmed Swali are born to into Akobani say under the democracy that we are witnessing today. No.
And that democracy, yeah, yenyina ye womi. Kabima mi kabia memo ya yenyina ye womi. And no more way nyina sisi. Kwashe de say na who kwasam. E die na ama no who kwanya masa no ma we nyina eba. Ene sentweni yesa wanya scandal bi wo ba be boso boso ohenachi. Obi ba na say obi be ene dai. Kokumase na kohe mini anum sentwefo mugu kumase dani danyina mini omudi nkomo. There are issues omunya akombetima tena kasafidie so arezi but we yes we raise and no energy. Why we yes we raise issues na we energy adai dia na ekoso we yes we raise bread simple bread and butter issues. Say one makwan a man from Fre no muncho madwen yakwan we say na sitie yakwan we nya we yes wo boso wo fa no de ayefa ba wo so wo fa no de bieja wo fa no wa fire oboso obi afre ne boss hey munyini free ho munyini free adwumade no so munyini free ho ho na ya no wo tai frefre mpanifo no ho amo Ghana na ye pese etumpon ekọ nanim no Ghana we are not different from the United States of America. As a sense, and Juma no, they said UK near my hodono. Etima Konani, what am I UK ni US grammar cofa? TV station be Kenya, your friend, Citizen TV. Ayamontare. Ayamontra Citizen TV. Next the kind of journalism on your Baby and Samso, Obian Tata Omo. Kenya. Baby and Samso, can some Sijraye. Jinaya da wosi no enye se wosi de e wona adwene no wosi amanfo jinaya de amanfo ka no ene wosi sa jinaya no bie so de akye empanifo a ye de tumi aso mo nsem se won betima sesa amanfo tebia ye betena kasafidie so a ye ntan obia o ye nyi ye ninsi obia so na minimu wo hen mabusu am minimu ba bia but deɛ mami nimu ɛne sɛ mo na mo hwɛ ɔman ne sikasɛm so eti sɛ nnɛ sidi no na ho ɔde ate aba fam a mami nka sɛ nnɛ yɛ mmɔfra gugu nnua ase ɛna ɔmo sua adeɛ a mami nka na sɛ nnɛ amanfoɔ ɛnyɛ nsupa nnom kɔ akyemɔta kɔ ɛyɛ tasi kɔ lahyɛbi na kɔhwɛ amanfoɔ pipe twitwa as you nya Ghana Water Company Limited and mom be releasing statement and man for chow and chen yinti amena basa get to Ghana na yeti wodi yeti minya telecommunication company ni asho mo sa chinchira munya dwumadie bi na ya ma Ghana for ho chiro mo ba ya mpanso no aduro bia emwa ma Ghana for and wo chire no mo fam no emma fam Ghana ni it is a journey Emma Sandy Saswa. Why a bonnet? I didn't see the Mama crying, a man's and for the man's so. Because what yet to Obama must say, am I your for when you're on a minimal castle? What the NDC, MPP, CPP, GPP, political party, shall be your food. I feel no about one no. Minimum in a casa. And send for we are not here for you, politicians. We are here for the people of Ghana. We are here for the people of Ghana. And send for your superhuman beings. Womuso te enkronkroso, womuso te mpeswa subi. Womuso ekwa sabe akwan boni na mai akwan fona mai no. Na mo ka kire say e-levy. Ene beti mama musika na mo de atua contractor for kano. Sa akwan fona mai no. Mo say say every 2019 ebesi 2022 ya ewo mi. Edaso we year of rosum no. Sa akwan ni nyina nsentwe for ye fasubi. And your human say ye kwoteni abeka. Ye twamfonyi no ne ye de ache amansan. Ye human no. Mo so munyam de. Hey. Mo so munyam de. Di enti ne yato mo so aba Desmond. E di enti en yato mo so aba. Yato mo so aba say Ghana for apede no. Mo ba ye maye. Enam say ya pede ne nsam na mo be hyehyɛ ho bɔne sia ne enti. Enti na Ghana for gitum say ye di tumi ne nsam. Mubejira yanim 1 district, 1 factory, 1 village, 1 dam, $1 million to a constituency. Any ya pedie sia. Fise Ghana nini pe adwuma. Ghana nini pe sika woni bottom. Ghana nini pe se ni kuro no ebeye krabehwe. Enti ani ya pedie sia. Enam se ni ya pedie sia enti ni to aba ma mo. Eti simple job monye. Manya e was ye wo ho kwan. Say ye beka wasem na ya twe mo adwen si so e wani die kwa so eno ne yeye wani die kwa so ye twe mo adwen si so wani die kwa so ye bisa se adenti na tobus na mo my Ghana sika na anu ye mu ko gira mrahye badwafie se mu se de ye nya ngigi tosu bio na modi mani asi e-levy so amafo bisa se adenti ni yato aba ama honorable Sarah Asafo se won kom rase bedwafie na won kosi ya namu na ne woni ho enye me na meka domi kwabenya amafo na eka de tie de oboka tie
especially here and ma enka me hu enka se timi ye battle say we ba he no obeye kwan we ba obeye street light we ba obetu nsuo we ba obeye say eyesa ema ye kan say competition here tight but say can say jani go back for so no oye bibia ye ntumi nka because oni say ma anya hwe kura na me nkrofo de mbekọ ende e besere saa de ne de omunyi mfiri omutirim no mu ndwi ye ho omunya bibi moayen so what I say wo de chairman ye nko Mr. J kwan so o matimi agua from Taifa to Hallelujah Junction Boga Junction chairman e kwan kakra na aka otu aje no se nsuo to a ese wani etu de mesre aban no mesre ye mpi no se otie ya omomodin ne saa kwan no ho no se ye de ani ahunu bi se oposu ne ho so opeso ye bibi de boa ampa saa ne ye hwehwe o eno de ha me ye pa because de enti e wo se ha me ne de enti e ha me pa ne se ono kasaman ono ogiramu man enti se ehunu a ne ye nsem no ye de soma no na wo de kwa wo de man why ne be kaman e ba sa no bi ani wo because wo bi dofuo ja wo na se fuo no a wado no se wo nkodo ho unyim na so akonfo tiesi mu kura ewie bia obesi de na wahu
Safida do afidie da to abrante yi o do me kobenya mengaza mo ngo hwe no na mtata no o do me kobenya constituency ene wo busa se ne mra hye badwani na wokoto santre ahomache anadwo da suom na ebo no nso anopa bia woto no so aba no ne mra hye badwani na wasoma ne se wo ma pede no wonko hwehwe fira ban ho no mo fa mra ne mpeso aso no wo busa se ne mra hye badwani no owai ne mra hye badwani na wasoma no honorable Saradwo Asafo owai because it says Saradwo Asafo woni nti ena 11 nkomo ya akoya twema mentwe ye nenama yeguso ayeye ta ho meeting na mate se honorable Hawa Kumsene owura kendo foriata ene kodwo pankroma mokwa akobodwa wo vivi mantem no enu nti na ye twentwen ye na ase ana Saradwo Asafo ni wono mo numbers ni so tie nti enu nti na ye twentwen ye na ase ana. What is happening? Because mommy mwetwa mfonyam ye hunu say without the e-levy on my Ghana ntimi ntumpon. That's mommy boy. Without the e-levy mo say e-levy na ma esa to no momo to no ama Ghana ntimi ntumpon. Eti adetira free December mo ka say by January no mu di ho dwuma no. Adetira besi na February say. Adetira besi na mu ncha say ni ho dwuma. So adetira besi na mu ncha say ni ho dwuma. And all the members of parliament yato moswaba na sefata se mu begina mrashe bedwafie ewa amanfo anamu motai to parliament mo montai go parliament enko dijuma ema mo manfo no amanfo ohwemo. If you think the people in your constituencies are not watching you, we are watching you. We are watching you. Ghana for ohwemo. Ghana for no mo to moswaba no wo mani di mochi Omani din and no ma mo yeneti. It is man ya Ghana for na padiana. Said ye mirapono and I say ye kebi mami kebi a memo suba ko tireno. E brand swan. What would you muko chromotiba chobagin? Ghana for padiana and the sabre. 11 years. It's had an amount to the say con. But back to a year or in about case no. And a lawyer, Victor Kojoga Adawudu, say no papa and say mutrayen.
You can criticize to the realm of constructively, make me criticize it. That you don't go and scandalize the court and any panel attack. And I think say one of the remedies I hear there to and then they hear defamation. And nothing I want to say is in journalism, you can be yet napper for defamation. I know that is a remedy. But criticizing and that becoming contempt. And nothing I make say me kind what I can me kind then I can form asema why you are judge and our can be afa asema e wo court no what can be and judgment why you are judge be and na court no and nothing a court na kasa e kasa scandalizing and contempt and yes say to vindicate the panel, but it is for the administration of justice. Say, yes, you do owning your mama judges. That is not to say that you cannot criticize any judge. And to say, you say, no, who can at the end of the year, now, who say, if you are not uncle here, touch man, you can criticize, you have a right to criticize. But just say, a poor assembly, or quarter, and then I bit me, I can say. They say what they told Muntie Diano. The Muntie Diano na assembly report. Na Omoka. And now Omoka in Sendi. What they say. But we na assembly Obian Columbia. Just say na justice be committee. That is what
Omope case in Munche Chimuna, no near the amount. Yeah, Mranimuni Victor Kojoga Dawudu, and Chechemuno the Amamono. Eti mwa mubuse busaze case na say na city munsem te say no echechemu ene de amamo no baba to ni entia ye ni abra ye kasa look and say twani me ye madwuma amanwani wo so ye wadwuma obia wo da sade and ye nyina no akuntabuo no efri amanfo mutie ye ho no look e sha ukroma na ukra ukotira kasa fidie no so a won kasa maye ye ni omu nete imantamo no yesu yeti obi honorable so to na ya na okoto ade wo ho no yesu ekoto ade wo hobi Sa so talk ro na amanfo moton ade say he say no ma boa ye den honorable woni tua eti adanti na omanya UNICEF to say the na na honorable Eric Opokuka UNICEF any amama hodo aku ahodo aye hwehwemu a kire say ebra COVID-19 ba ye no efie mu sika omugina so didi mpo no eso ate wa bra wo sa facts we adanti na chinchina wo say boto kakra na sika kakra bi wom no wo sa de won say shem ayi sika na ewom no afrim e dia bechichiri kuro no wo gina wo mudimu ekobo obosia wo jeje to awodo afiri mo both direct and indirect tax e dia na de sa sika na ye wo be catch Ghana for say Ghana Revenue Authority afie atwa mo no wo mo kra meet exceed o mo target e chesen na nsentwani ya me mansem we so mo so mo me maso ni yenko ma de so ye metena kesa fidie so ni antonyom empagya mo. Why should we be applauding you for doing your work? Why should we applaud you for doing your work? Hey, we ya wadwuma adentina me meka say na honorable Mikosku minim hwe ye da se pass one ma ye kwan Ghana for munya asam sa no ma na ya motaye no boss ya besa lie honorable nyame nhira pass wa ye kwan tia we ama ye nyame nhira ni anwenwe ni ye kwa baby enam say yasoso mo so nti 18 as say wo ma betena ye so yasoso mo so ama wo mo ya mo ma bedu sam pempen so nti na wo mo mfi yen no tonton sansan na mabo no ye sure so won so bebo de e wo ba bia wo bia ye dan ho aba.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa.
Janabam, if your what your waist, all your body, you make bazaar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Me ba cho ma me Ghana ba mo me. Ke se ni mi no ke to ana mi ensa.
Se me wona mo nyina tutu me waist me chi me baby me ko so dwani na me yasa. I feel good.
Wa osa. Ah, abege. Oda ede.
No me ma ba hospital.
Ghana ba. To wait here from doctor no. Where you
dey? Ebia o.
O ma sa dey.
20 cedi.
Ni sa tia ba ko. Ghana ba yen to emeto ha. E fe sa tia ba ko nti. E fe ntu obi 20 cedis.
Ni no ta. Ni mo se we Ghana ba mo kan. Sa tuo. So so. E me ta ko Ghana ba. Ghana ba. Kan.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Myjohn, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
Se o share Ghana empeso a esoso pa dia na untumi enka abra wuyi dom kwabenya efim ene manfo owo dom kwabenya constituency ebisa se omo MP honorable Dwabo Ase ena owo isan se wo hu no ewo mrahye bedwem eno achi no na esenka oye soafo a ohwe mmofra ene mba ho kitahudi ho semsem so ono so ye hyeda ehu ne ye isan se ene Sisile Abenadapa and a caretaker minister, Emma Sa ministry. No,
Crescem say up to now, your fire constituency say orphan because your MP or say minister HSA on co parliament. Yen Tishy and once you see your MP or Dabruchi. No Crescem Medianca. Message senka ye by election crank ye because emfaso bie ni to say ye beka say ye wo MP e wo do me kwabina
ihu no na ye tete me tete say ye so oyare ne ade but me de minim but say ne say bibi ni na say ye ne dia omra out no mbeka na ye nti say bibi na ye no ana so oyare no mbeka ne ye hu na ye nso so no ye hu dia ye beye enya saade a ene dia ye be nso ye be because me yoba me so me bomodi say ye be rally ma na ye nso ya sorry atia no because ye hu dia o ye aboa ye wo constituency ha fititama ye to aboa aba eyi no say omra man be di anim especially ye ma
enka me hu enka say timi ye battle say we ba he no obeye kwan we ba obeye street light we ba obetu nsuo we ba obeye say yes ema you can say competition here tight but say can say jani na go back for so no oye bibia ye ntumi nka because ni say ma anya hwe kra na me nkrofo de mbeko and ye besere saa de ne de omunyi mfro mutirim no mu dwen ye ho omunye bibi moyen so what I say wo de chairman ye nko Mr. J kwan so omatimi egua from Taifa to Hallelujah Junction Boga Junction chairman e kwan kakra na aka oto aje no se nsuo to a ese wani etu we de mesre aban no mesre ye mpi no se otie a omomodin ne saa kwan no wo no se ye de ani ahunu bi se oposu ne ho so opeso ye bibi de boa ampa saa ne ye hwehwe o eno de ha me ye pa because de enti e wo se ha me ne de enti e ha me pa ne se ono no kasa man ono ogina mu man ndisi ehunu a na ye nsem no ye de soma no na ode kwa ode man no hwan ne be ka man e basa no obi ani ho because obi dofuo jawo na se fuo no a wado no se wo nkodo ho unyim na se akromfo tiasi mu kura ewie bia obesi de na wahu nti e be sere omra parliament oni hia no ho ye hia na numu kasa wo ho
1 year 2 months, let's say 1 year, 2 months in the on-call parliament that the biggest constituency in Ghana, Domi Kwabinya. Yeah, MP no, I represent here no on-call parliament that. Mate say yes or yare. Yare ye yemfanye nyanipa. O betimia yarinde. Me betimia yarinde. Obi betimia yarinde. So we yare na se wuntimia or se wonfa we dwuma no ento na woma obi foforo ahondi woni mu obetimia represent here ye per roads ye per sea ye betimi anya ye votu ye levia ye betimi anya ne pa na obe den obe represent here udi ase Dwabo Ase onye MP Emma MP before or ye MP for Domi Kwabenya. Inti or representing me.
To me,
na ekyire enipa say mintumi ne de obetumi no enkoboa wonje adwuma so na wontwe wo ho nsan na akatua so du so a na wakwakoje akatua ena ne meka no me what time my bataifa has since 92 taifa said ne taifa kuta MPP no enka esenka MPP aban bremu no ka ha be ye krabe hwe na obi kodi ekyira no wahu ye did MPP eche me ye full time MPP member nanso no I don't see nothing. Men cause of investigation me kotoko na mo environment kra nye ye kakra mayen nothing.
Ebi mo ka say baby ade na kwakodu ne de by election ne ade don't you think say it's too hard on her?
If you are talking about impeachment then so be impeach address from then I will tell you say impeach the whole government. Hey, impeach the whole MPP government cause omo nsem omo keka ye no omo ye nyema foforo bo hye bebri nsem ni bu akwa maka omo refi o kan na afi won waro say asa ye ne kan sa so you know then it means impeach the whole government anya sa dey jai government ne ma 24 and so then we kick them out because MPP government is crap.
Well, and asem so ye bisa say near constituent of Dom Kwabenya Eken no e idea e beto one minister and na one MP assume na ne wo kan nyina ne say honorable Adwo Asafo omo afel inti bebia wo bia no bra na omo hu esan say woto aba ma wo say ko na ko di djuma e ma wo mo ene Dom Kwabenya fo asem eye baako say wo MP wayera wo hwehwe no Wisdom Hedejome Amani Boni Dom Kwabenya Tvxyz Power FM.
Our last hope of justice is no longer a loving mother in whose arms you will get comfort and succor, but has become a fiery, scary monster. You should know that justice has been affected in the country.
A dreadful kosi fiada no pebia. Me kwame minka. Me ne maboafo. Ye de Dwabo Ase de brem. Ye to ye boase papa nsem piepie nsem so. E de hintasem, ene amanyosem, ene omayi mu nsem nyina ebrem. Aso na godie mu nsem so ye de piem so. De ko wakrata so kam so. Me ne sofo daache yini. E na people so yima. Ye de ne nyina so brem. E ye Dwabo Ase dwumadie. Wo power 97.9. E free dreadful kosi fiada. Anopa no nsia ekopem no ndu. Dwabo Ase, ye maintain your wa.
There's a two names. Always one or two is there. And
it's official. The superpower of the airwaves is here. Power, power, power. 97.9 FM. For time to go.
Chibabia will be a Dwabo Ase in Power 97.9 na Facebook, my xyzonline.com. What's also share live with Tvxyz? Babia will be a dancer so with DH. Why club from you with the power? Who gave the order? ɛwɔ Dwabo Safa nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ɛfa ahodie ho nsɛm soɔ no. In fact, when you SCCA, Ghana Journalists Association, they know more kafa ho. Media Foundation for West Africa. Ima, moko mo Facebook page na me so mo bibika. Nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ɛwɔ Ghana, mo me monitor me head your most worker. Bayanko ahoma no so ne another veteran journalist Fred Chidi me for boss, Gusaya me boss. My boss.
Mom man.
Na tisa no pay.
Woko
yes so ensem bebre hye yam na eno anti ni afra no pay. Eno anti ni afra we eba ensentwerefo fa hodie ewo man Ghana. Wo bra wo sha adwuma se wo Joy FM City ne ho kro no ba no. Say na tebia na esiti asesa na ba bi agina na agina.
Oh, I mean, I'm that say, and I'm that where he would tear for you to say, make them say at least what back he Power FM, and that's who I work with here. Near we be no no.
That's right.
Now, such a will be saying, say, a Jumano Assisana, Assista Bebre, some my young start say, your time, you know, we were just coming out of the revolution, and I said, "Watch it, koto," and I would just share kukuobimu, and you put a collection of crabs in a basket,
okay,
and then all of a sudden you take the lead of them. You know what happens?
That's right.
Obia onya how do you call it? Freedom. Yes, that's exactly what happened a year time. In the early 90s, now, BC 2000, up to this point. You know, that time, you know, it was like a struggle for survival. But what was significant, and it's we played by the rules. Even though it was the time Ajay Rollins, the war of Krana, you know, at least the freedom, you know, we enjoyed relative freedom. Inti Mekai, the Emianum, Yampenny Fort, is they were really fighting hard for that freedom now, yes, and that democratic rule. It's a time now, the power struggle, no, because why, yes, it's a bad democracy, no. Na ye nije bebre amayen. Na ye nije bebre amayen say, oh, at least now, no, obia asembia wa woboso no. But ebedu baby ayedu sisiano. I say ehu bi aba. Oh, and ehu no is a contradiction of what we were expecting, because we were all thinking, sir, under this democracy, you know, what should be happening is that we should enjoy unfettered freedom. And of course, we do know that freedom comes with responsibility.
That's right.
Into which century you are speaking for the voiceless. But at the same time, no, it is within a certain rule, a certain guideline, a certain regulation. That thing was taught us from young seniors. Basic time, seniors, church and kata. One kasa, for many years. And my principles about journalism is
fantastic.
But what is happening now, Kwame, because I say, you know, it's as if we are not supposed to say things that are happening. So, now you should be looking above your shoulder. Say, why not show? Why not show?
But
I'm not my time. My papa those days used to tell me, say, those days and there was young pioneers. Those days now. Even in Colano, to make a report to our papa, I bet you and I said they intimidate them. I think that is where we are right now, which is rather a contradiction. Sir, under this dispensation,
that's right,
especially with under President Nanado, somebody who championed press freedom in opposition for many years, and he was even reputed to have been the one that repealed the criminal libel law. Oh, it is near Akosono. I keep wondering, sir, on one case, is he really aware of things that are happening?
Okay, so that question I will say, Fred, just a minute. So that question I will say, Mampenyin nimnia air crossway. Me pese ye de mampenyin na nado danko ekufado. Nenina ye di kambo eno. Nasam na no o kan ye fa. Ye ensentrefo ye tata na ya ye ne ya. Se wona penso ye ameswale ensentrenia wode ne hu hinta. Ekoyi nsema ye de hinta pie no. And that ni administration bibi sa to no. Wo de ye ntie se de wasi hunu asem no. Ene nsem bi a wo ma so. Megina so abisa wasem bi. Hwade we sisi ye.
Yo.
Him say, and then see betimi agi atoa me say mo pay attention why na say his excellency Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ne na ready a mo me mfa ntum sisi yenko unfortunately I'm sure say efidie ne yede ye adwuma wa but Fred what to aso no wo me man say bi so one was say ene nwanwasa ye ne ya say wona pen so ena ameswale ehwe ne nkwa wosa kwan ya yi so ena fe so wosa so ko mu ka say bibia ni we di adanse ye say enam na ban dwumadie so ena nam so nti bibisa eto ameswale na wo yo bia e ban sentro for hudi a wo gidi pa but me sure say ni na I ready mo.
And I will say it again that I would much rather we had a reckless press than a supine one. And I dare say that the atmosphere in our country is one of spirited conversation and debate among politicians, the business community, civil society organizations, and ordinary citizens. Through print, radio, television, or in particular, social media, whether they are home or abroad. Indeed, I dare say the means to get your voice heard has never been so democratized as now, and long may it last. Having said that, I must also acknowledge that, as our elders say, it is the person wearing the shoes that is able to say exactly where it pinches. Therefore, I should listen when it is suggested that journalists are under attack under my government. It remains a matter of great regret to me that the murder of Ahmed Swale has still not been resolved. But believe me, this is not for want of commitment on the part of the police. And I couldn't have made it any clearer that government has no interest in covering up whatever might be or whoever might be involved. There is
and there's no indication say na by no dwumadie bi so na nam so nti and asade ni see. Does it put our mind at rest? Say abawe eba yen sentwefo efan hodi a waso mutwe.
Karen.
Over.
Kwame.
Freddy.
This for me, it does not put our minds at rest at all. Because you better try the amawa over kind. You know, it is different from showing the commitment to it. Obibaka said talk is cheap. That's
right.
But let's see the commitment. Let's show real commitment to press freedom. Somebody, all of us have opinions. All right? We do have opinions. You see, you can't your opinion, not you express that opinion on issues. Nobody has the right to that. You understand? Because look, where your freedom ends, somebody else's begins. And we must do that responsibly. That one they express on it. We must do it responsibly. We'll share examples now. In recent times, Captain Smart and your AC.
Yeah.
You may have problems with Captain Smart with his style. But point to me one thing, Captain Smart or car, oh, you know, you were Kromaha and Yama Koso. Now, you know, some of our young Krofona, young media people now have aligned themselves to the powers that be. You see, the Ukraine that we are finding young 10 years. One Kasa Prince, Prince Minka, one Kasa Kwame Minka. I remember this in Free Media Vanguard Assembly.
That's right.
Me will feel making something happened to you at home. Me frail, not who take it because your vehicle has been vandalized.
That's right.
Everybody was afraid. How could you say it was just coincidental? When you led that demonstration, then something happened to you. You have shown me evidence, phone records where people are chasing you, people are threatening you. Why should it be like that under this government? It is a president, Nana Akufo-Addo, right now. Who has been convicted? Who has been convicted for the murder of Ameswale? Look at Manasseh Azuri. Look at what happened. Eventually, the guy had to run away. Run away with the help of Media Foundation for West Africa.
That's right.
Look, even my own story. Me story. Media. Me, I'm documenting in the book. So why should it be like that? Yeah, independent-minded journalists. I do not hear these should be happening.
But Fred, what can say?
Some of us are in hibernation because to be in Qatar, we can't practice journalism the way we know it.
But Fred, let me be say.
Yeah. And so if the president is saying that he must show commitment to him.
One na me pese ubie mu ye kire ye ansa na mo akọ show commitment one year that so onye police service one year ajajefo a omo assemni bia Edian one year day.
Kwame, you see, when you are the head of a family, Minya Kennedy by Ayana Mibuba and Kakata, as you will fear not when you will fear now and Golako Fananka Umberia.
You can That's right.
What I say? This is executive president. Everybody controls to you. You have the ultimate power only not to be able to change a man into a woman. Okay? You can do everything. You can change the head of any institution. So if something is going on wrong, if you are awake, when you are awake every morning, you get your national security report. You know what is happening. Unless so
okay.
But you are the head of the security apparatus of this country. You are the head of all institutions in this country. And you have to be seem to be doing something, to keep these anomalies now possible.
Okay.
Because in the international circle, the last time I traveled, people call me and say, Fred, what is happening in your country? One or two of your journalists are complaining. Why? Under President Zanado. I said, no. It is not right, but it is happening. I think that all of us should begin to talk. All of us should be talking. Those of us, my seniors, myself, those of you who are coming after us, we must begin to talk and raise alarm over some of these anomalies that are happening. Okay. Otherwise, Captain Slat, and then Captain Slat, and Prince Menka. Tomorrow, it could be somebody else.
Okay. Say Yankasa, Robert Kwaya, Yebefaso, Akasa, but before then, Fred, Maminka Tier for say, Fred Chini, and Centrania, Waya Jumaya Chapa, na washe atete amanfo dodo na including me ametie ama yenso ya be ensentwefo e wo kasa fidie so ne kasa mfonyi so odo na ye na twetwe nkomo afa eye ensentwefo fa ahodie hu but Fred so oboduam bi ho na yentie owura kodwo pon kroma wo ye information minister nia wo kafa ensentwefo fa ahodie ne nia aban eya afa ho. Okay, Kodwo dia ne yede beba but yanko eye Owura Charles Rekubrobe what kind of ono so ne dia o kafa media freedom yanko
as well.
And Rollins' first government.
You've seen Mills.
Yes.
You've seen John Mahama,
I have served
who
them all.
himself was touted as a media person.
Yeah.
And you've seen this current government. What is your assessment of how these various governments are performing in terms of press freedom? Have we improved over the years, or are we retrogressing?
I wouldn't want to give a ranking, except to say that the current government has been the worst.
That is harsh.
It's not harsh. You see,
has been the worst since what?
In the Fourth Republic. 4 years, 5 years. 6 years. 7 years. 8 years. 9 years. 10 years. 11 years. 12 years. 13 years. 14 years. 15 years. 16 years. 17 years. 18 years. 19 years. 20 years. 21 years. 22 years. 23 years. 24 years. 25 years. 26 years. 27 years. 28 years. 29 years. 30 years. 31 years. 32 years. 33 years. 34 years. 35 years. 36 years. 37 years. 38 years. 39 years. 40 years. 41 years. 42 years. 43 years. 44 years. 45 years. 46 years. 47 years. 48 years. 49 years. 50 years. 51 years. 52 years. 53 years. 54 years. 55 years. 56 years. 57 years. 58 years. 59 years. 60 years. 61 years. 62 years.
Dr. Charles Rakubrobe. What's so verdict at the Bema by way at ye? At Temo Ben at the Bemano about press freedom, Fred.
Kwame, who am I to say? I mean, you see, Ajuma Yama Young Crawford, Yama Ghana for the Ghanaian people are seeing what is happening. Look, I am holding in Ashanti region the enclave of the MPP. And look, if you just do a vox pop of what is happening in this country, in a stronghold of the NPP, you will be amazed. So if I was in government today, I would be concerned about the image of this government out there. I am talking to ordinary people, people in the marketplace, people who are doing labor work, and so on. And the kinds of things they say about Abawe and the image that Abawe has is very appalling. And you know, a bit to say, Miami Junior, a information minister.
Kojo Pankroma.
Kojo. Yeah. Baby, I want to do Master Ochinetio want to be in hall forever and ever and be bidding or be doing people's bidding. Oh yeah, also training. Your training is first of all your commitment to the people of Ghana or the nation Ghana before any political party. Yenya enim say accommodate. But ye didia yensha ochina say enye debiana ye benya biane na bi nyapo sa because president na ya set no it is there and future leaders are going to come. You know, if Tarzan is saying that Tarzan is a member of this government, he's a true-blooded NPP, and he's saying that under this government the treatment of media personnel is harsh. Who am I to say any less?
It wouldn't be arguing.
Who am I to say any less or any more?
It's Yankasa and Central von Casamfania, Yede, no, a Dian day.
Oh, Master, your journalism school.
That's right.
Yeah, can't say, you can't say, and say, be fearless, be courageous, persevere. Because, look, your judge is the people of Ghana. They are the judge. It is not even our employers. It is the people that we are working for. They know what is going on. They are seeing it. So let's continue to project what the people are saying. That's all I can say.
Fantastic.
It is not about you and I, but we have a commitment. We made a pledge to the people of Ghana. Say, we will serve them by way of journalism, by giving them what is happening in this country. And that's what we continue to do. And so,
but in the case, Fredo, but in the case of your friends, Minya a year or Heneba, and Rana Temwani in a day, Natemu Baye. Now, a day after Temuno, Yahoo statements are hodo. I mean, and this Amanu Kura issue statement, Casafadia, Ato Yenio Henebe. Now, so share now, we share the change now. Giba, now, Media Foundation for West Africa. Now, Yankasa Ghana Journalists Association, NKBB for one. At the end of the day, yes, silence means that.
Now the professional association and all the interest groups. Look, I don't know what I am not too privy with what Ohiniba may have said or may not have said. But the point is that there is something called solidarity. What you say? No matter how bad somebody may be, you want to me yen matter. You see, the law is taking its course. Fine, but you see, we belong to a group of professionals. We are professional people. We have a professional body that we belong to. Okay? Let them come out and tell us that what Ohiniba has done, we condemn it. However, we support him in whatever he is going through. That is fine thing to say. You know, so that at the end of the day, who wouldn't say, oh, but at least there are people who are behind me and are throwing their support behind me and will offer me some kind of solace. Even if they put me in jail for doing the wrong thing, at least some people love me. You understand? Obi I'm finding Sabenkum and Chelsea. I don't know if
Obi I'm finding Sabenkum Jenny Kurumu Kwai. But what about the situation? Here's the argument, and I saw him background when you're member of the Ghana Journalists Association. Sano.
It's a practice. Do you need to be a member of GJA? Come here. Do you need to be a member of GJA to be a journalist?
Fred debut.
No, you don't need to. You don't even need to be a trained journalist to practice journalism. That is the uniqueness about the end profession. So you have doctors, you have people in different spheres who are practicing because they have a certain nimdia they are bringing forth to the profession.
That's right.
So, Ahiniba may not be a member of GJA. Fine. I mean, it's a voluntary association. But you see, one day, that is why uko a year your born star because one day also everybody too. You understand? So, I mean, I don't care if Oyinba is a member of the GJ, but the journalism profession should stand behind it because it could be any of us anytime.
Okay.
You know, and so what? So we should all give up on him? No, certainly not.
Fred, you fancy a Fred Chidi? G, my boss. Yɛvɛnsia na ne aka no yɛde ahyɛ fridge mu kɔno deɛ ɛbɛtoa so yɛda ase paa sɛ wonya kwan ɛyɛ time a yɛanɔpɛ Frenchidi no nsɛntwani a wayɛ adwuma akyɛ ɛwɔ man Ghana ha GBC Joy FM City 3FM ne no honkro no makyɛ sɛ ɔne baabi a Frenchidi ɛna wote ne nka yɛne no ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ fa nsɛntwerɛfoɔ fa ho die ho yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ Let's Talk Educational Complex na yenkodi nkomo kakra emfrio but answer na no quick birthday message bia e wa ha say mame enridi ema eye etifo Mr and Mrs Nathaniel Irene King o say na ye omo ebaba eye Kelsey dinam King and na your birthday o say nyame nkoso enhira na oma wadwiri mu ndo na koso asuade na nyame ma enkunimdie e won ya obeye bia wo wabra bom ne wabra wadi mfie du 10 years. May God help you and protect you in Jesus' name. Let's Talk Educational Complex. Yeba to adwumadi no so.
A controversial question then. If you're looking at the government, you've lived and seen all the government since the Fourth Republic. You started Radio I, the challenges that you face in the Rawlings.
Don't forget I'm an energy expert. I'm not a Radio I.
Absolutely. People forget that. You obviously served under Kufuor, and you
I served under Jerry Rawlings
as well.
And Rawlings' first government.
You've seen Mills.
Yes.
You've seen John Mahama,
I have served
who
them all.
himself was touted as a media person.
Yeah.
And you've seen this current government. What is your assessment of how these various governments are performing in terms of press freedom? Have we improved over the years, or are we retrogressing?
I wouldn't want to give a ranking, except to say that the current government has been the worst.
That is harsh.
It's not harsh. You see,
has been the worst since what?
In the Fourth Republic.
Erica Ihiama. World Press Freedom Day, I think, is a day put aside to create more awareness on the importance of the freedom of the press. You know, in a democratic country, the press is a medium or a way through which the society can be informed. So if there are no interference or influence from governments when it comes to the press operating in the press operating to bring out stories for society, I feel that this day it's a day that is really relevant for us to celebrate as a country.
Joseph Opoku-Mensah, I'm a student of Ghana Institute of Journalism. World Press Freedom Day is a day selected to create awareness of the freedom of journalists. You know, journalists have passed through a lot and the kind of hardship sometimes revealing some secret, the more treatment given to journalists, and it's very important for us to celebrate journalists.
My name is John Goma, student of GIJ. World Freedom Day is a day celebrated to remind the world of the media's freedom to operate without restriction, freedom to operate without boundaries, the freedom to do their work without interference, and the freedom for each personnel to also do their work without being molested or being abused in any way.
World press freedom, according to me, I think it's the ability or the freedom given to the press, not the press alone, but each individual, to be able to talk about what is going on in a country, or to have a say in how a country is being governed. But then world press freedom is given mainly to the press, that is the media, so that they can have a say on what is going on, or how a country is being governed, or what should be done to have a development of a country to go on.
My name is Nash Odui, level 300, and I'm a chief whip at GA. World Press Freedom Day to me is a day that has been set aside to celebrate freedom of the press, just like Mother's Day, Father's Day, and what have you. World Press Freedom Day is a day that has been set aside to celebrate this day, and I think on this day, we all media people and press people all come together to deliberate on issues and look at the way forward. To, you know, in some cases, journalists are abducted and all sorts of things are done to them. So on this day, I believe that, everybody's attention is brought to some of the challenges that are facing the press.
So my name is Victoria Quino. I believe World Press Freedom Day is a day set aside to create awareness about the media or the press, that they have right to speak or express themselves, as it is enshrined in the article, as we know, the United Nations Declaration, that is 1948. Article 19 states so. So I think it's a day to create awareness that the press has freedom, and they have government should also show some respect to them.
My name is Salia Moavia, student of this institution. And World Press Freedom Day, I think it's a day that is set aside to celebrate the media, their freedom to operate, to have a conscientized mind to get information to the society without any restriction.
I am Daniel Abogra Nyorgia, student of Ghana Institute of Journalism. World Press Freedom Day is a day where the world comes together to celebrate an important landmark in journalism. Because in journalism, it's good to have some sort of liberty, in quotes though, but then so that there won't be censorship on the practice of journalism, and to help the media fulfill its mandate.
My name is Aja Kesoa, and I think World Press Freedom Day is a day that the press or the media should be free in terms of publishing, in terms of writing, in terms of the stuff they bring out to the people or their consumers.
It sends a wrong signal to those observing the media and how we operate in a country, because they are abassing and they are also on my way. Now, when we talk about media freedoms and what appears to be a subtle attempt by government consistently to suppress those who criticize it now. So normal way, Emma, let me echo this Sana, Etia, Ena, Echo. Nipa we na some purpose na baby. No more say in some of the kind, among translate your core Bureau of Languages. Almost say every 1 minute, Bia or Kasaya, action with videos where you be translating, 100 cities. At the good say 1 hour, another 2 hours, another 3 hours. In fact, in this case, we had almost 3 hours of tape. Lucky or and the Sana and Yomu, and the 100 cities times 1 minute. That itself was so much that he had to bear and then produce as evidence before the court to inform the ruling. Besides that, you had no control to weeks. Ghana have and Bia and Chimputin, yet is a police for Akobo journalists be a water cradle. And we say, some of them are facing different forms of prosecution. And Bia, Jim Bapa, Edanipa Bibriano, Ahmed Swalia, born to Inti Akoban is under the democracy that we are witnessing today. No?
You can criticize to the realm of constructively, make me criticize it, that you don't go and scandalize the court and I think one of the remedies I hear there too, and then they hear defamation. And nothing I want to say is in journalism, you can be yet number for defamation. I know that is a remedy, but criticizing and that becoming contempt. And nothing I make say me kind here, what I me kind then I can form. I say my why you are judge and I can be afa. I say my work and now what can be the judgment? Why you are judge me?
It's official. The superpower of the airwaves is here. Power, 97.9.
That's right. Power 97.9. Dwabo Ase na ugusu a wo share na wutie. Wo share wo Tvxyz wutie wo Power 97.9.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Said the uncommon done no man and ho, our Marasha Bedjafie, not and some said ye a year over Amaquata, a can Ancasancasa chair and Saint Chefono. Amapoma Ebedi Huncomosi. Ame, some.
Your back on my son Tvxyz is one of payment share for you that now almost wait here radio so power 979 and chair woman I must say as a Nusia Brimo Shasti basis Abramuguswaniate Ewa Casafidine Casanfoni son of penny day and some ye de ever said when it can't wire name Eddie Achelem said and I know and she would because so na National Road Safety Authority for and now one more share a choir who do ye be fast boy a quantum pon who by said ye be young shadow doing near my hoodwa a yes see where ya quansono to be a near to so now. Aquania Bademaso for show me a quine quantum pon semso. Emma as a trophy beside in some bacum yenubia a far a year ya quantum pon home and Yama who was say a coswa quantum pon when I told you to assemble Piemono and 1 year ya or day a by year and a home sensibly by 15 day by the pay. One more behron, one measure, one may try the pounds, try the power, woman who was a 7 in some one, or kind any more hazard into Wuno at one so at charge and dear found on a pay bisa aso se wate ensem no a yera kwasi amwakwata o kan ye se tobut no aka ne nanke agege na mo mu ni sikapuduo emi etumi de ye niema hodo no yeja tobut ne je be sa abosome miensa de kwa abosome nice ni no se de ye de ba bedane dwonso bia se de be ya wo mo eja wo mo park kwan ho dwonso be hwe na megu fa na wo mo twodo kwa so no se etu obetwe sanse e ba besesemu na ye de aye urinals ne washrooms for we ni ade no wo fi asasem we hu ne se fa wani ka ba bia wafa tobut wo na imagine se wonnam sa kwan ne so na dwonso de wo se na abeka che driver jamenyonso na ehin wo begina ma wo na wansia ba badwonso ya dwene ni nyina ho wo fi a wo de wo dwendwene ho brebe ma kwabebem amia ma akwa mo afre no akye wadwen de afa ho se aso sensusu de no enya ma mu de ya susu ya wo kira wo mo susu na kye se ebia dabi ebebem ana wo metu ho na mo sensusu de na wo se ye ta na chi ese yemfa ye tollbooth ahodo no yemfa nye tollbooth baabi a menim se bi wo yemfa kaswa de baabi e wei na yemfa temamoto we de baabi a ewe ya shama ho de no baabi e wo de no kra to nchen a wonam Winneba Cape Coast kwan so a ebi wo ho baabi yenhwe baabi e no nso ewo Kumase kwan so kwan yi so a ye fa Kumase go ba ko so ho nso baabi ba ko ewo ho aye no so baabi a imagine baabi e wo no yi pobi my ho de yi nso so saa ni edu ho a ni ese driver jana menwo nso dwen ho wo fie se wa wo hwe a baabi a tollbooth ne ya site no ene the idea se ye de ba be washroom no a good idea ebeboa baabi te se ka so de yi a here traffic aboa peso hoi na ye sanse driver for be park kwan mankofo nsinwu so dwonso a ni nyina ne yemfa kwa adwendwene mu ne yehwe se eye ne kwa so ano no eye de papem asem no ka ye ne kwan mu no nam a ka ye no mrahye bedwe momadi ho nkomo ani ade beba behwe ho badansa na no se wunya nte nso a se yewura kwasiam akwata ka bibi etesa bian nyina ye nkohwe ne nkotie de okan bia na eja ye ya somu se de ete no ne yantiri yi bata bia wonso wache na utie a second opinion no susu bete no ekwa asronko so na so wa me ehunu wadwenkyere ya efa ho anopai bian hwe we mra ye ba ye beto aso.
We have no alternative use for all the 38 or so tollbooth centers across the country, because we have plans for all those who were working in the tollbooths. Okay, we are going to continue to work with them, and we have come out with a lot of suggestions. We even want to refurbish all those tollbooth structures to provide proper and decent washrooms, for instance, for the use by motorists, so that we advise them to desist from the practice that we see at times. You find out or you see cars stopping indiscriminately on the highway and people getting out to wee as we usually say it, urinating. You see men on the left, women on the right, or at times you see a man, a woman. It's all indecent.
So
it's not a good practice. When we get to the bridge, we shall cross it.
For now, they are going to be used as means where passengers and drivers can be.
I said we have plans for them. The plans have not been implemented yet, but definitely we are going to make alternative.
And for your question, Wakwata or roads and highways minister, and it is what I say. Said your kind of the minim de bia se wante be bia kra no we part or the hotel na yenim se ye ma no je de o makoto to school no bedwonso se ma me I want to we na we de yenim se ye dwonso na de no o kade akosi nyina o se plans are underway na ye se nhihye ye gukwa so de mom ye nyansi ne koso ana ye nyansi gina ye se ni ye baba ye yemfa ne se ginasie no abase ye pese ye yusu ye tollbooth no a na yenuanum bia sebe womadi dem womuni pedua na kwa baabi ama won makwanya so won tena ho na womunye to ne kakra to ne kakra se de be ya wom ankasa nso asetrem ebetumi akoye nenne yeyi wom afiri ho ne ye se de be dane washroom no saafo no no kwasem ne wutena chie na asese anya atam ne edi wom se asem wankasa kra na emfaso bia enimo so anabibi etesa asemo ye ahometesem enra ma shebedwe fie ranking member edema roads and highways committee no yera Kwame Governs Agboja se road minister krani authority bia se oba bonte be ka che Ghana for se odisa miaye no ba be ye washroom na so obedane no de washroom in the first place kwa sa plans no na ngeze se ba ne timu mpo na kampeso de ho asem de ababeto dwa na ya adwene ho se na nkrofort ho ayi adwuma ene yayi wo ma firi ho ene ne yesi e be refurbish no na ya ne washrooms a sebe washroom no ye beja ne sa se open washroom du ho a na wawura ho no adwunso wi anako ade a chia ho na bekwa akosiesie ho na bekwa akopra ho here for near Domo Cotnaho, as so won't go here, Juman, baby, a Domo Cotna say, a horse near the family, their Bedjisica, and I had the Bedjit to be ho, and said, ye bay, I know so no, you bet with their managing place in an answer. Ye and what should be a general said, do one wagon so near Macquame, we are boho. Nice as a Viana, Kunkum, one or an answer, send ye bend yafa. You know, so your questions be but young Conrad Shibby, Fienra, Era governs, Cassabi, you know, Era question what quarters have a beam chance, Massa, unto minimum Cassa said no. As some no may make kind, you know, or see ye yet taken out of contest. Not to say, yea, why a word chain what ye tea and a 7 year, then some Antony ye, and ye did you see wrongly. But any can't crochet, and some who do ya Ira, Kwame Abuja, governs the 2 J. We are best ashe, Ira Wakwatan, so you will kind of my ship if enough for your babette to us.
This minister is about to borrow an amount of 558,000 Ghana cedi euros, close to 4 million Ghana cedi, to build a new toll booth. You are converting existing toll booths to toilet, yet you are borrowing 4 million Ghana cedi to build a new toll booth. In this document, is here. Minister, if you haven't read it, this is where it is. Read the page. Read your own document. And Mr. Speaker, we shouldn't allow ministers to think that when they come here, we give them approval. They can go and do whatever they like. He is very ignorant about what he's talking about, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, he is quoting from graphic or daily reportage. It was an interview. It's just a small portion that has been cut out. You haven't had the opportunity to listen to the whole interview. Mr. Speaker, I was speaking to the press and they wanted to know the future of all the toll booths. And among others, I said the ministry has plans and government has plans. We are thinking of a lot of ways to put the toll booths, and among them I said that even the current toll booths, we have about 38 of them, at various vantage points in the country, and as part of it, we are even going to improve the sanitary situation at all these places. For instance, and I said among other things that for instance, on the highway, and we all see it all the time, vehicles stop indiscriminately, and drivers, passengers get down, and we see people urinating everywhere indiscriminately. It's so indecent. So if among other things, we use this period to improve the sanitary situation at this toll booths, we would even allow drivers to stop in case passengers want to use that facility, among other things. So it wasn't a statement that I made, it wasn't a report.
And somebody be wow, can we try to grant to baby? I feel I had been so benya baby do. I don't want for that. So what take it or cassa out of ignorance in poor. Yera Wakwata, there was I repeat ye, and it ye can de wakane dada ya. Yera Kwame Bujeka once a means, so you been a dantemo. It's answers a wide in a home announce to put some more comrade James ye and Nisi cabin to mammo. Namo fanco si tobu to fofro. Nada da no ewo ho no a eno enye hwe no ye be convert bi dia ye washrooms a sabe baby a wo no na enye the right place esisi ntimu hia se musisi foforo wo baby foforo ntimu kwaje bosia foforo dia kwa adwuma no ana se edi enti na be ma mo akomra hye bedwam se mo kwaje sika foforo e ya kwa akosisi tobu aka ho nada da no ewo ho no ye be convert bi dia ye washrooms na se ye ka we na se nipa de kasa out of na se mpo o kasa 3 hours ena baby a wo sha ase free ne baby a be wie ne ye fa ya no kwasem ne de wo ka kwasi nyina nsem na hye bedwa anasem wa hwe ne wo plans se obe yusu 38 toll booths e de ye washrooms because a dropper for ne passenger for bi won mo abehwe no na magufa na ye che ye vene se kwan ho dwonso bia be na e ma ne krade na ya na ebrede o hye slate afi na ohu ba bia wo fa nkwa dwonso na e ma no so ehu ba bia wo fa nkwa dwonso na akwa ya ho betesem ni nyina emu no sei na ye wo wadwene eye wo ho se mpo sa na ensusuade ne te a ɛyɛ the papem sɛ wɔsɛ yɛ ne sa yɛnkɔ ahoma so na yɛmfa yɛn first caller yɛbɛkɔ so tom na yɛafa yɛnua menua good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho bibi aboko de so to mboko anope yenti o.
Awurade na dumara. Kaka mutima kan de. Yempe mfuna terms for point why I want to share bi mu adwe mu ansana. Because we are answer me over aya ro. But the man say me why den ka. Pay mu awo man mu. Na dwen we ba we tsemwe. Ibe point to pa na show man ibenya. Okwa brochi na dam na ti de. Mutu we fini we ko jina wa ko din so that no wo God na ncheda am be mababa yen so de medase baba
yo menu ya meso medase ye be ko abasa Abdul good morning.
Good morning.
Abdul abasa ma bokwa ntie wa no pay
Pacho me pese me ndisa o pay fene say e road minister no amo akosa dia enti yenwan mo a amo ye gugu ko no omo na mo sabe sa dwumani ana ni papuro na yekwa akofo am
no so ya asemsebe
na anya bia o omo ebugo ni se ni pa ba be pakika na omo cheka mu na ka abono iti we dey describe o omo na amogu omo na amogu omo na ebugo omo na mo sabe fa ni pa na abono di etu ko ho ana se ni papuro na ba be sa ni pa na ka abono
no so ye
ebe pakika achokwe mu ka amaka abono afi na amoni nine eba nipa na ka abono no
asemse
na asamu ekura meju hu amintafie o eto de bia on sa nkrofo yo nyakopa
Abdul Friso yebeko Abiba ho Abiba good morning.
Fine morning.
Abiba kwati aboko
anope
yo anope yenti o
yo manichia wa anope ani we juma ifo nyina ni etie fo nyina no
ya Joseph
Mr. Ablene NDC alaji tazongo kokotu ya mpa wa isere ne to buta semi abe ya kan wa se ye beni fo no me so wa ye bia omo mi mi hu nya me kan
asem me o
Ghana fo che penimu on te se a o gina wo ka asem to bu potie pro ye sori ko ekobo besia enye Ghana ni mu afia ye ko okobo besia omo di to bu na bi so to bu tule di fika breyen mo bo te se gunu ko ni kra no no ko ensem na shebegafo no mo fre penina minister no mo bu no illegal dia no ma ye no mo fre no mo ne kana mra ni ni to bu tule di fika breyen wa ba be gunu wo san se wo san kwa ihe omo ke krafu fa sa kwa ye to bu tu fro no mo di we abaye bebi omo jo so fe kwan enfu aka ti keke wo se ha mi hu na mi hu adwin ayo ewo ye mpenifo a sebi ya to aba aji wo to bu tu na di sika bro sika no ko omo je omo de ye den sika to bu tu fo yi je a month nye sika keke wo ye mi ta mpenifo ndi se MP mo sorry o mo sorry na mo tinka na nsi ho na ne ye nkofu ye won nye PP for ye no po adenet on central ni kwata na atia ni achi na pu enne Ghana ha obi an bi kasa e wo dan ho e ya rawu papa na Ghana ye mo po ndi se penifo mo sorry na ahemfo ne afafo no mo we
eno so ye question kese ba kwa wabisa yo medase papa yebeko amasama bi ho daddy morning
Ma'am, good morning.
Morning o ye jidi se ho ya amasama boko
Mpacho
yo ana pay you okay daddy buy it you yo
Mpacho
ye tie opa
masam ni se to buta ya omukatme mi driver ni to driver ni in fact kami duro honu mana ni rawo aden dene ko so Ghana ma dene ko so Ghana ba well ni na ma sana mi mu asam ni no sana maka asam no
o de kan said your person kan bia ye tie o
eno anu ya ni eno anu
yo daddy by dasia no pay Kofi aguna so edro bokwa no pay ya chia ye moache ye da senso ye ntie o
Don't pass in my palm.
That's it.
Mobile Tvxyz one more. Now, Kaka, my can say, I'm jumping for like this year and again happen. Again happen, yes, sir. Because I say, moving and go kind and also work what you need. Because, Madam, Mr. Mopa, more journalists, no man, she more sweebu, a bonus sweebu, Hannibal. Toilet project I was starting somewhere 2018 home in Bakumpo ni wo mo mwe no ba ku yimpo de nche se won dia na wo ho man o use wo obu no wie no wo wie magician o ho no fa ho na se wan ye careful a say what to politin bag dia bo kra serious
asem
nti mesel mo wo start wo ha ni ya wo wie man wo ba ko highway so de na wo ba be Yana yankupon yambo edawase
yo Kofi enso yada asepa nti yebefa nate good morning nate boko die
yeah radio adum
yo anope
so me anope nyame adum ye ho they am person me this affairs and for this minister no ojan ho no kasa no cast me ebe party wey asa ni pa na isi na wa ko do
I know your question, Kessia.
Building the way they construct things, and now on the demarcation. I am a woman Kasake. But yeah, now kwansu. The Georgia on our Katan or good Ghana in Martin. It says, so we were proof of also. Now, a home minister who down on Kasatia. But that's not a Ghanaian to pull in a machine. Yenam kete. Well, one say or Yama woman get na woman
you
good Ghana and Martin.
You not yet that's you. That's Yano.
Who Kasai one Kasa what did to and car party by who said na a quanasi. What do you know now? Woman call you if I can't pack but some woman.
You not yet I say anope will question your question a very legitimate ebia almost you munu or margin mono refurbish now one by bus stops baby at 2 boots in the water. Enti edru ho no said ye nam kwan so ye na ekokuma se ne ade wo rest stops ne ade wo baby a driver for park me esi ekwaye ye hu ye ne bia toll booth nso sa na ye be ye wo ho na ye refi se ye ja ho sikaje enti si ye pese ye refurbish it means that e was so man kakra o wonu anko de be foforo no ye no ne ye de ense kwa konum na yasan ko yi bi e abanti se 11 no aba na de be mpuntu juma ne ye kwatwe bi de afiri ho na che se ye de akwa ye refurbish no se de be ye betumi anya ba bia maka ase park mankrofo esi akodwonso asemo enti that's when you nwie ne ka ye be koso aka bi ebise questions here amanfo bi se ya kosi se ho anu yi ese fata ne yensa be ka esan se yenya asa anu yi no a ne nyitumu be den se ye de ye to boot no ye be convert no e de aye washrooms ye ma bebre ho me wo se bisa se de ka si di hwinhwim wo da bia ye to boot we ni ye se ye de be washrooms no se ne ho asem sitie ni agigi sika ho ne ye sikaje you say washroom say be wo no no so ye bedwun so free say de adwun so kwa ho free no ananso so no ye de sikaje be bata ho nyina ye nsem say wo ho a dachi bi ne nya road minister bi mu a say minim say o hia no kana ne di nkomo obeyi anopo a but still I was ye bisa no na ode ehwo anu ye de my ebusia ngana kwese basically and can show say ode ehumahia ntete ebrel enti ene so person so accounting courses marketing courses engineering courses ene de ka ho ane nyina wo chebi wo mo so ye film production ene kwan ye fa so etwasi ni nyina no wo mo che esi ni twam ate esi afi eba eye media adwuma ya wo chebi wo che green energy engineering ye ka ho bebre ene wo chebra na wonfa tie moko ghanacu.com wo internet ne so abetumi apply ho na call amahia dodo one identity quantum po so abetumi akopeke form so ho na odo ho ahwo montitie ne 0204069583 and 0576533307 numbers no and no frɛ wo mo ebeje so pro star joy memedru wadi fie aduasanum de ko prostate ho be mo a ye kan fo adro we edema e wo drug stores pharmacy chemical shops ahodo nyina mu Ghana fa na bia ubodura bodin se wo pe Prostajoy eno ne memedo tatahwe a etu sa problem no asie frani ma ho consultation 0244727028 and 0244754380 Prostajoy no be na ebeboa ama wajunso efele I am Media and Professional Institute so frel as a brand to ne be training mapa e wo my Ghana e mu centroni a wo begina brane akasa e wa bre shro bia enimempo e fa ho ne nkrofo binumo etete ya wo be ba so still na begina na so sanse wakwaje ntete e de free Professional Institute ya kire kwan e wo so fa so e wadwuma sede se na e fata ehunu shro bia eni a kire wo kire TV presenter ni radio presenter de ka ho ne doso free number no 0245001574 and 0500200033 numbers no no into Fryer Media and Professional Institute in Pennyford ho ya bia school ntimua Madi holidays in what channel? Yes, ye, Mumre school na yen shemwade. So the first clinic so to ase pains never hono brani and show na kukumo na murumu ya na twetwe wono ba edro ho ye de beka manako apart from that om ye herbal treatment ntia be dro any other than no ba na de show ama ho to wonum e research center kese wo East Legon ombe American House ho ena one more branch kese so e wo dome heavy do building no emu market ni mu ho na be hu wo mo e cha kwa kuma se ehwa overseas judge na radio ho e na be hu wo mo cha kwa frɛ 0540311311 0540311311 ofra na chese ya jesu ne ka mo se nyame adoma adwode be power dopa yede brew e we fidue mpa ya nya asem keto sese wo mo a wo mo be pre wo mo ti no yetumi asem ama 10 no eya aba no ti 10 no bebe fie ha na wo masan ayede wo mo ho aba benu another competition mu nemu wo mo obedi nkuni mu no ya ba wo maba so ache wo ma de e wo fidue ho ase ya na menim se obekɔso adi power 979 FM ye chi no di Tvxyz nso achi se de be ya dane dru ho no mo a ye be ne kama na bibia nso so ewe mu de ye be call power 979 FM kwa minka egu so ti so e wo ho obesom na fei owi a wasan be fie ha ba beto ade aka so bra kwa me otime nka ye jade aka de ma
epa na ayi pampan na every junso bia na me yamashime de wan hwa ye de beba no na me yamashime roads and highways minister amanfo ka no wasem ama anopa nkomo ya wotwetwe ye Evans Alero kwed the message aba Aaron bebe enso message ode ba say hey na we adwenkyira na sa na mo ba betuo na afi so Aaron bebe enso abeto aso Daniel Okai was Ghana inti adwen no ene nyansa na sa na Roslyn atobe ebusa say inti aban arane out of ideas na and afi so Obed Odum was say it shall come to pass one day you know ono so bekasa ne dia wo de bai enanopa eno no ye be Daniel wa ba ye ba enoma hodo miensa kai say Dr. Peter Boama Otukono a Deputy General Secretary Emma Andy Samanyoko no ye ne ba betena se edi nkoma hodo na enra de si ye ewo law court na ye owura akogan ono so ewo ye nua hene ba asem no kakra owo eka efa won de betu dwansa na ye ntua ye kire no ehwo nsem so waboso kakra se abrewa yi poma every kwemo ye besisi ye ba ye ntwa de we sisi ye.
You are welcome to Ghana Herb Therapeutics. Yemamu Akwaba, Ediba Ghana Herb Therapeutics. Yen, and I am the leading herbal pharmaceutical industry. Ewa Ghana ha. Yen eni swadi hunu se. Yede ayaresa eni erije ebe mani penyi na hano. Ye bomode se yede abe fumfidi ekuku dam. Eni ekwan ahodoa ye nam so edi ye enduro. Now, but modern say you're running in a safe and efficacious with proven evidence. Ya my running na go abafom. Say the beya obibia. So we see can you so you munina mutimi atobi. Na munya ayaresa edi amamoho. Our quality control hano. Ya nsohwe ahodo pi. ebi any pH, ebi any moisture content, ebi and so total water extractive value, and sana yɛsanso total solid residue. Near Abranti you know, or near friend the pH. Now pH no, a boy am I who say ye do no, a acidic, and answer a basic, and answer a neutral. Now I stand say you don't know you need pH into no. See a pH no, not a pH now, you can assassin. Now I just say you don't know more than no, a beha drink a crack until I was say, Prakopeno, ye jai a juma would run soon. Now your bomb didn't say. You better into 3 and I say you better correct it. You ain't here pH no as a son and sana ye the end no about one thing. Ahano ye the efidia your friend is a moisture content analyzer. Eye hwehwemu ehunu say insuo dodo a ejina ye duro no no eye anase enye se ebro ompempenso a ye hwehwe a anase ebo standard na ye hwehwe na ye sanso de duro no ko ne akohatamu ye ne abomodin say eduro no moisture content no edu standard a ye hwehwe and sana ye di ababonten enfidia aka nyina nso no eboayen e ma yetimi calculate ye friend therapeutic dose e ba no sana ye hu eduro no dodo a e wo se yetimi edigu kaso biemo se ne be asa wonno ma e betimi abo ejuma na yetimi asa wo yare aha ena ahaban ahodo a yɛde yɛ nduro ne extract ɛne ne yɛkeka nduro no ho nyinaa no yɛka fra na yɛakɔ pata ansa na yɛde yɛ nduro no aba abɔnten aha no ɛyɛ mailing room na yɛde abɛɛfo mfidie a ɛyɛ stainless steel ɛde yam yɛnduro no ɛma yɛnya ne fɛ no standard pour size ansa na yɛakɔyɛ ne fɛ no capsulation ahano yɛyɛ ne yɛfrɛ no capsulation yɛyɛ capsulation ni bia yɛsanso de abɛɛfo mfidie a yɛ stainless steel yɛama fidie na pepa capsules no ho fɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛ ansa na for la esili no kama ansa na eduro no aba abonten aha no ye won fidie a emma yenduro ni nyina na hyenso de ne friend label ewe fidie na nkasa asama ne friend manufacturing date ewe asama ne expiring date na wasanso ama no batch number enru ahodo a mo hu se ye di efa fidie mu nyina ne ye so ahwe no nyame adom ni nyina aba abonten na ne na mo hu say ye display ne fefefe e wo ye table isu na senya mo nim de da no ne edi kan e ye Ghana bam eduro yi no e ye nku won aso anu ye hye na ye nam honam ya obi ani ho a eduro yi entumi ensa enti sɛ wopɛ eduru a etumi etu ɔyaw ase na eyi firi hɔ ɛma ho ɛtɔwa pɛ Ghana Balm yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ mmienu yɛwɔ ne kɛseɛ ɛne ne ketewa nea wo sika betumi aso no na wato nea ɛtɔ so mmienu no ɛyɛ prostate eduru nwanwaso a yɛde ebedwa so ɛfɛ no prostate joy wei bɛrima bi a wopɛ sɛ wobɔ wo prostate gland ho ban anaasɛ wo a yɛaka kyerɛ sɛ woanya prostate disorder no wei ne eduru a ebetumi aboa wo anaasɛ woanya urinary tract infections mpo a pɛ eduru a ɛfɛ no prostate joy na Ghana ha nyinaa no ɛno ne eduru a ɛtɔ so baako eduro bia ɛsɛn ɛni hɔ biom afei nso enu na aka no ɛyɛ nea ɛbɛdwa so very soon wei ɛyɛ Zulu 3-in-1 ɛmma matenka akɔfam a mo nya ne fɛ ne feelings no afei mo nso mo eduro ɛna ɛbɛdwa so nti mo hwɛ enim kwan ɛnkyɛ bia ɛba afei sɛ woyɛ bɛrima wa ho de ɛkɔfam ɛwɔ mpemu a anaasɛ pɛ sɛ wo sisi ɛyɛ den ɛnde eduro a yɛfɛ ne sɛ Ghana man ɛna ɛbɛboa wo ɛnkyɛ bia yɛde bɛbɛdwa so ɛne nti no mo nhwɛ yɛ nim yɛsan so wɔ ne yɛfɛ ne 500 Ghana ha nyinaa no yɛka immune booster ano ɔden na ano ɔhyɛ a ɛyɛ saa immune booster wei ɛno nso yɛ duro bi a ɛnkyɛ bia yɛde ɛbɛbɛdwa so na yɛtumi ako eti ayarewa ahodoɔ pii ɛne nti no mo nhwɛ enim Ghana Health Therapeutics yɛn ani so ade hunu sɛ yɛde ayaresa ɛne anigye ɛpɛ nyinaa na ha no yɛbɔ mmɔden sɛ yɛde abɛɛfo mfidie ekuku dam ɛne ɛkwan ahodoɔ a yɛnam so ɛde yɛ nduro na yɛbɔ mmɔden sɛ yɛn nduro no nyinaa yɛ nduro a ɛyɛ safe and efficacious with proven evidence na afei so no yɛma yɛn nduro nyinaa boɔ aba fam sɛ ne bɛyɛ obi biara sɛ woyɛ sikani o sɛ woyɛ ohiani o mo nyinaa motumi yaba sɛ yɛba bɛdi wɔ Ghana ha ɛne wiase afa ne nyinaa ɛno nti no sɛ wopɛ yɛkyiri akwan anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wo ne yɛ ɛdi nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ wopɛ yɛn nduro yi bi etu atɔ a wobɛtumi afrɛ yɛn ɛwɔ 0244 727028 anaasɛ 0244 754380 yɛda mo ase Ghana Health Therapeutics abɛɛfo ahadrofie.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Ghana Balm, if your apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ghana Balm. To wait here for doctor no. Where you there? What must I do? 20 cedis. Let's start here. Ghana Balm. Yanto emma to her. First start here back on tea. 20 cedis. Hey. We need doctor. Nemo. Say we Ghana Balm come. Sound two. So if we have Ghana Balm. Ghana Balm. You can resist.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many hour Accra.
Sure. Emission check.
Alignment check.
Brakes. Check. Visit AutoCheck, Koforidua Aquadum Road, for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much.